Everybody told me this city is boring and I should skip it, so I obviously did not. I found Pinteresty waterfalls, dreamy coffee plantations, and vibes so chill that it feels low-key sus. Let's find out the secrets that everybody missed. I am starting the Pakse Loop, but I'm not gonna do the entire loop. I'm just gonna do the first two waterfalls and maybe something in between. We went around the city center and looked for the scooter rental. Most were quite expensive, but we got really new scooters for just 160k per day, which is a steal deal. Was I mentally and physically ready for another loop? Probably not, but did I do it anyway? Absolutely. Because my entire life runs on FOMO, okay? And here we are on the road again with the wind in my face and also 15,000 bugs. But that doesn't matter because the road condition was quite good, the weather was sort of nice, and the views were raw and cute. After driving for about 40-45 minutes, we reached our first destination, which was the Fane Waterfall. Yep, this is the Insta famous one, and the waterfall was worth it. So the next stop is the coffee plantation. This is where they make the coffee, and they also have an in-house cafe. It says it's a tea factory. Look! Okay, let's just see. I can smell it actually. Oh, I think they're drying the leaves here. Nice. Oh yeah, it's tea. I can smell it. This looks like something. And there it was, the smell of productivity. So I knew that the coffee plantation is right this way. So I decided to keep walking like I'm living in my cottagecore fantasy. And I was here with two baristas, so I had to pretend that I knew everything about farm to table coffee because I am chic like that. But honestly, I struggled a lot to find what coffee beans look like, because for the longest time in my life, I used to think they look brown. But no, they look like this, by the way. And they're so pretty. What wasn't pretty was a spider which was the size of my palm, and it was 20 meters away from me. Somewhere here, but I did not have the courage to stay there anymore, so I decided to run away and go back to the cafe to get my farm to table coffee. Because that's what I'm here for. After this, I was ready for some off-roading, and so we went for the next destination, which was approximately 6 minutes away from this waterfall. This is the Yeung Waterfall. Not gonna lie, this place was a little touristy. I mean, look at this beautiful decor. And then on our sides, we can also see some very overpriced local outfits, which were hand-weaved, if I'm not wrong, because I saw this lady hand weaving something. She was smiling. She was the sweetest thing ever. And I was also faking a YouTube shot because that's my job, I guess. Oh, maybe we can go this way. Look at that. I am at the last viewing point, and can you see? You can actually go all the way down, but I'm probably not gonna. Oh my god. We went to check the picnic spot and saw that a lot of locals were there doing picnics, of course. After this, we decided to grab some local lunch at a very local restaurant. So we went somewhere nearby. They probably had like 15 things on the menu, but everything was so good. And also, don't worry about the kids. They are the owner's kids, they are not the workers. So it's no child labor. We were all very concerned, so we asked. And they had 5 little kittens like this. This one was the only one who liked humans, I guess. And we love her too. While we were playing with her, the owner actually picked the ingredients from her garden, which was in front of this restaurant, and after that, she cooked it in the open kitchen. Every time I go to a fancy restaurant to see live cooking, I have to pay so much money, but over here, it was nothing, like literally nothing. And then we decided to head back to the hostel because we wanted to go to the night market next to it. This is the night market. The music was blasting, so this is the view without the music because it's nicer and quieter. So here, enjoy the sunset. Today was all about chilling and walking around the city center. I just love Laos so much. I have traveled all the way from the north to the south, and I have been to multiple cities and small towns. Now, of course, the nature is stunning here, yeah, but the cities are also very lovely. It is very minimal to look at, but it's so lovely. People are so nice, and for a caffeine obsessed individual like me, this is a must visit country. Now, speaking of which, there were a lot of coffee plantations, coffee farming, coffee associations, and also cafes nearby. So, I decided to check one of these, and I also needed to get some USDs and my visa print of Cambodia because I was crossing the land border from Laos tomorrow. Then I went to this fancy looking cafe for brunch, and look at the table, by the way, these are actual coffee beans. I got my favorite soul healing noodle soup, and after that, I went to the supermarket to get some snacks for tomorrow. I don't know if it's giving old, but I love visiting supermarkets in every new country because I feel like it's such a good vibe. Like, you can see what people are consuming in these countries and the brands that they have. It's super fun, and I also can justify my overspending on snacks that I don't even eat. How fun. And then, because the weather changed a little bit, I decided to head back before it starts raining, and I found this beautiful lane. I love roads like this, so I'm gonna let you enjoy the papayas in silence. After finishing packing, I decided to explore the night market one more time, and then I was back in my hostel.